Great. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this closing session of the PanAm Aquatics convention for 2024. I can't believe we're already here. It flew by, and it's all thanks to your energy and your great attitude as we went through all of the programs. So this session will be in English, so to listen to it in Spanish, please click the interpretation button at the bottom of your screen. Esta sesión va a ser en inglés. Para escucharla en español, por favor oprima el botón de interpretación en la parte inferior de su pantalla y les agradecemos por estar aquí con nosotros, por unirse a esta sesión de clausura. Realmente se ha pasado
We thank
bastante
you for
rápido,
joining
así
this
que muchísimas
closing
gracias
session.
por
It's
su
all gone
energía,
by
por venir a
so
todas las
fast.
sesiones, por
Thank you
sus
for your
contribuciones.
energy,
Así
for
que bueno,
your
con eso damos inicio
collaborations, for
a
everything
la
you've
sesión de
given to
clausura del
this. And now
evento.
we start with the closing
Y
session of
queremos
our event.
reiterar cuál
We would
era
like
la
to
visión
one more
inicial. Y
time tell
realmente
you
lo
what has
lindo,
been the
and
initial
I'll
vision.
go back to English now. We really want to reiterate, how this vision truly started. So we had this vision about a year ago, and it's through the work of our incredible team at PanAm Aquatics and our different committees and volunteers and task forces and all of you who so graciously volunteered your time either as speakers, as supporters, as attendees. So thank you so, so, so much for all of your efforts. And that's why we want to start with this collective vision of what we thought this event could possibly be. And it was a big goal, it was a big aim, and we just went for it. So I want to reread the theme of this convention, empowering the future of aquatics in the Americas through visionary leadership, innovation, wellness, and social impact. And I think that's exactly what we did this weekend with all of you and as a community together building the future of aquatics. So thank you so much. Just a little recap. We are honored to express our gratitude to how this event came to be as the largest and most comprehensive continental aquatics convention globally. And it's been amazing hearing from leadership at World Aquatics and hearing from world leading experts who have joined us in this event and hearing their thoughts about the event, how they are seeing this as one of the best events that has been put together for aquatics. So we thank you all because this wouldn't have been possible without all of you. And we're really proud that we were able to give you all of this information and knowledge. And it was 24 sessions throughout the 3 days, 61 world leading experts, truly a one-of-a-kind experience. And I want to touch on the three main topics that felt the most pervasive throughout each day. So the first day, there was a lot of focus on governance and innovation. And I think that is such a testament to all the leaders that we have here, whether you're an athlete, you're a coach, you're an official, you're a leader at a national federation, if you're a professional as well. Just this hunger for growth and innovating all the practices that we have across our continent to boost our athletes, boost our clubs, boost our programs, and we can't wait to see all the amazing things that will come from that. Then the second day, I think a lot of the conversations really were turning around safeguarding and driving change. How do we grow, right? And I'm so inspired to hear all of you and your willingness to learn and to implement all of these things and to collaborate and learn from each other. And that's exactly what this conference was about, to get the ideas going, to share the resources, to connect people. That's why we had networking sessions as well. So you could talk face to face with people who you might usually just see in an email, right? So getting those connections. And I personally loved meeting everyone. We got the chance to in the networking. So please be sure to keep an eye out for that. We will continue doing those kinds of sessions. And then today, a lot about risk, response, well-being, prevention, right? I think that was such a great message, especially, our last speaker, how to develop athletes. And I think it all ties together of who we're working for. And this is just an incredible, incredible program. And I really thank you because this convention, in terms of attendees, we had athletes, coaches, officials, national federation staff, other professionals from all over the world. We didn't just have people from the Americas, people from South Africa, Switzerland, Germany, all the places in the world. They were joining to, celebrate this aquatics convention, and all of you as well, because it's also because of your great efforts that this is possible. Again, more than 1,000 registrations, which is really cool to see, more than 350,000 interactions on our social media platforms. And we even ran the stats on our program, and you all interacted with it at around 22,000 times. So thank you so much for your efforts, and let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep growing, and let's keep sharing, and let's keep connecting on social media, on our platforms, our website. Reach out to us. Our contacts are right there for committees and other governance at PanAm Aquatics. So a lot of the questions that came from the sessions was, how do we implement this? And let's keep it simple, right? Let's keep it simple and actionable. And this convention is acting like, I think, is one of the firsts that takes an academic, scholarly approach to an aquatics convention. And this is where you get the ideas rolling. This is where you hear what's happening, what other people are doing. So I would suggest kind of take a second and think about what were the things that spoke to you the most. What were the things that surprised you? What were the things that you hadn't heard before, right? What are the things that you had heard before? How can you improve it, right? Did you get a new idea, or even through just listening, oh, I've been thinking about this and maybe this is resonating with what people are doing, so I might implement that. So take that chance to have that. I know it's been a long weekend. Take that time for reflection this week, tonight, and a couple tips on how to incorporate this. The first one is open communication channels, right? This is the way to do it. Connect with us, connect with the people you met here, reach out to your PanAm Aquatics committees, reach out to us via social media. Open those communication channels with your athletes, with your coaches, with your clubs, with your national federations, right? We really want to open these lines of communication. Resources. We are working hard behind the scenes to get all of this ready on our website as soon as possible. So please be sure to keep an eye out. We will send several announcements through our bulletin, through emails, through social media, through websites. So if you didn't see it, you are not following us. So please be sure to do so to get all this information. In terms of resources, our partners and our speakers have been incredibly, graceful with their time and, their materials, and they are willing to share a lot of the things that, they presented on. So also, we will be sharing those resources, especially for our partners in our website, and we will have dedicated sections for insights from the convention. If there is something in particular, because something might not be there for some reason, or you were inquiring about something else, reach out to us and we'll be sure to get that to you as soon as possible. Then a lot of the things that were talked about in the convention, which applies to the third action step you can take, strategize, right? Don't try to do so many things at once. Try to grab one or two things that you think you can implement tomorrow, that it's not that hard, or that you can get a task force going, or you can get a committee going. Start small and then, think big from there. That is the best way to implement it. Then have an action plan, right? Don't just think big idea, let's just push it out there. Think through the different stages. And I think our presenters did a great job showing ways in which they've also developed plans. So take ideas from that, right? How can we have timelines, deliverables, assign people to different things, delegate, right? For people on your team, how can we make this possible? And fifth, and that should be all encompassing for any step of the process, reach out to PanAm Aquatics, check out our resources. We're really active in, providing clinics and providing sessions, underwater chats, live, everything. So please be sure to connect. If you see it, register, right? Don't let it pass. Everything is an opportunity to grow and learn. And I can assure you, in every conversation, I haven't been in a single conversation this whole weekend where I didn't learn something, right? So take advantage of the resources, use it as a connection as well. We see who attends. So we want to connect with you, right? If you're interested in a topic, reach out. as we mentioned, especially our athletes committee, we're all active on social media too. Reach out to us, right? If you have questions, if you want to connect. Also, I want to stress something that came up in the networking sessions. Not only are we going to continue having these, please register, please show up, please come ready with ideas and questions and, even a collaboration between nations and PanAm Aquatics, right? That would be awesome to see as well. And something really important that came up was difficult conversations within your aquatic communities, whether that's regarding mental health, whether that's what I presented today, how to educate parents, coaches too, swimmers with social media, all different topics that we discussed as well, biomechanics, etc. Anything that you have questions about that you might be thinking you're starting the conversation, it's getting backlash, I don't know how to approach it, reach out to us, right? We have resources in place, we have people there to support. We're happy to put together a Zoom and, have a conversation with your team, with your athletes. Please reach out to us. Those opportunities are available. So you're going to have my personal contact on the website. I know a lot of the chairs of the committees also have their information there. There are multiple ways to reach us through the office at panamaquatics.com, through the website, through social media. So you should be able to reach us one way or another. So please, any idea that you have, any way that we can support, we are there. So with that, I would like to extend an incredible thank you to everyone who played such a critical component in putting this great event together. It was a really big program, lots of logistics behind the scenes. So I truly appreciate the efforts of Chris Tavri, Rodrigo Villaseñor, Maureen Croes, Álvaro El Pozo, Patrick Brothers, Neris Gonzalez, Rebecca Thomas, Erika Espinosa. And I would also like to recognize our incredible interpretation team who you've been listening to, so graciously giving their time as well to live interpret for either Spanish or English, and they've been on it the whole time. So thank you so, so, so much to our team as well. And with that, I would also like to thank again all of our speakers who, without them, it wouldn't have been possible to have this incredible event. So please, if you see them around, thank them for their contributions, thank them for what they're doing for aquatics. They all represent an extremely talented and incredible group of people who are just so passionate to give back for the sport. And we're growing and we're growing incredibly. This almost was 6 times the amount of people involved in our previous convention. So let's keep the growth going. If you want to be a presenter for anything, for any of the sessions that we have, you can also already sign up for the convention for next year. So if you are interested, please reach out to me or the leadership team at PanAm Aquatics for that. So again, thank you so much to our speakers for your incredible contributions for elevating aquatics in the Americas. And we're incredibly indebted to you and your contributions. So with that, I will hand it over to Maureen Croes to say a couple of words for our speakers as well. Thank you.
Yes, well, I before I start talking about the speakers, I do want to also thank the convention team, not only, you for overseeing everything, but Neris and Rebecca who assisted you in the months leading up to this. And then we had Erica, Rodrigo, and Patrick just, blasting social media, the graphics, the videos, and Chris, who did all of the registrations, and all of these sessions were organized by Chris. And then we have obviously Alvaro, who I think he was everywhere. Sometimes I wonder between you and Alvaro if you guys got 2 hours of sleep together, like not together, but added up together per night, because you were always working. And then this weekend, Marissa, Cynthia, and Michelle, you guys have been with us all weekend translating, and I thank you. I know we are all exhausted. So to the speakers and the panelists, the feedback that I've been receiving throughout the weekend on WhatsApp has been so positive. people begging for more. And I am so grateful to each of you for your commitment of your time that you have given to us so generously, because it is a weekend and we all can certainly think, family obligations, other things happening, resting up for the week. So I am truly grateful for your commitment to us. Not only did you show up for your session where you were talking or on a panel, but you also showed up in the networking. So without you, without people that have that kind of passion for aquatics and that kind of passion for your field, we could not be doing this. And I truly hope that this weekend can be the creation of an amazing network for the aquatic family in the Americas. To our partners, you believing in PanAm Aquatics is what makes us hopeful for the future. Your products, your resources, your services, everything that you are offering to our members can make a difference in the work that they are trying to do, in the work that we are trying to do. So I thank you for your commitment to us, to PanAm Aquatic family. I thank you for coming on board, and I cannot wait for all of us to grow together. I want to continue and highlight the members of the PanAm Aquatic family that work every day for our mission. All of the people that serve on our committees are there because they are leaders in their region. It is a volunteer position, and their meetings, their email writing, their discussions, everything happens after their regular day job. I can assure you that these names that you see listed in all of our committees are not just names. They are people who work every day to find ways to give the community educational and developmental opportunities. They do it for coaches, they do it for technical officials, they do it for aquatic managers and leaders. They are available to you. Whatever question or issue that you may have, their contact information, like Valerie pointed out earlier, it's on the website. If you want to speak to somebody and you cannot find how to get in touch with them, write the office. So I want to now, Valerie, can you move it to the two other slides? The committees, we have artistic, the diving, high diving, and then we have open water swimming, water polo, masters, athletes, legal, and medical. A whole huge family. So I have two big announcements to make before we close off this amazing weekend. First is something that we want to start making a part of the convention moving forward, for which we will involve in the future our membership. The underwater chat series for athletes and for coaches has really taken off. Every single session is available on our website, and it's available on the PanAm Aquatics YouTube channel. Check them out. This initiative, in my opinion, deserves to be recognized because of the importance that it played in opening the conversation on topics that matter to us, but it's also topics that oftentimes are not openly discussed. And allowing a platform for athletes to safely talk about these topics with people that have knowledge in the field has been eye-opening to all of us. It takes a lot of guts to speak out about topics that are sensitive, and Underwater Chats is that platform for our athletes and also for our coaches. For that reason, I want to take this second convention that we have this moment to recognize the Under Chat series and all of the athletes and coaches that have been involved with it over the past year and a half. As you can see, it's a lot of people, but I think it needs to be way bigger. So please share this information with your athletes, with your coaches, and make sure that they join next time we have an underwater chats. Secondly, I am over the moon to announce that one of my bucket list items as president will become a reality. In May of 2025, we will be having our first Pan American Aquatics Championships. Since Alvaro del Pozo joined us last February as the PanAm Aquatic Chief Operation Officer, our events have been completely structured and revamped. And as was mentioned by Gabor Caprati earlier today, Alvaro has been doing exactly what is needed to ensure that everybody knows what to expect from our events. He is creating the PAQ legacy for events. So I am so pleased and so excited to say that Medellin, Colombia will be the site of what is sure to be the biggest aquatic festival in the Americas in 2025. All of our disciplines will be together in one location. I should have a short video for you to get you all excited. Wonderful. So I want to say a huge thank you to Presidente Soto and to the city of Medellin, to FECNA, for the trust that they placed in PanAm Aquatics and the willingness to host an event that is going to be spectacular. I assure you, we will have all of the disciplines. Open water will not be in Medellin, it will be in Ibagué. And if you want to Google Ibagué, it is one of the most beautiful locations in Colombia. The city of Medellin is supportive. Oh, I'm sorry, I said Ibagué, but it's not Ibagué, it's Guatapé. Ibagué is where water polo is. Apologies. Thank you. I assure you, the city of Medellin is supportive of the Federation of Colombia. They are investing a lot of money to upgrade the entire facilities. We are going to plan to have all of our partners on site so that everybody can connect with everybody in person. And I hope to see all 45 of the national federations present in Medellin when we celebrate the first ever Continental Aquatic Championships. This has been an amazing weekend. Honestly, the information presented, the resources offered, the opportunities for new connections across all disciplines, across countries, it has been beyond my dreams. But now, like Valerie was pointing out, we need to build on this excitement. All of you that are here right now took the time this weekend to sit behind a screen and listen. We need you to be messengers. We need you to be facilitators. We need you to take the lead and continue sharing, teaching, and leading the way. Help us to make the aquatic environment for our athletes vibrant, safe, transparent, progressive, healthy, and growing stronger and better. And I'm going to pause here because President Soto has joined us, and I know that he wants to say something about Medellin. Jorge, dale. You're on mute.
Muy buenas tardes.
Okay, good
todos.
afternoon,
En
everybody.
nombre de la Federación
On
Colombiana de
behalf
Natación,
of the
quería estar
Colombian
aquí
Swimming
para dar
Federation, I
este
wanted to be here
mensaje
to
de
give you this message
agradecimiento a
of
PanAm Aquatics
thanks
por darle esta
to PanAm
oportunidad a
Aquatic to
Medellín,
give us this
una ciudad
opportunity to
que
Medellin, a
tiene una
city
historia
that has a
de eventos
history
deportivos muy grande,
of
fue
sporting
organizador de
events
los
that is
Juegos
very good.
Panamericanos en
We
2010
had the South
y esta es
American
una gran
Games in
oportunidad para
and
seguir
it's a great
creciendo en los
opportunity to
deportes
continue growing
acuáticos, no
in
solo de
aquatic
Colombia,
sports,
sino de
not
todo
only in
el
Colombia,
continente.
but for the
Medellín
entire
es una ciudad
continent.
hermosa,
Medellin has
la
a
cual
beautiful
esperamos que
city,
ustedes
which
puedan
we hope
conocer.
that you are
Ya
able
estamos
to get to
preparando
know.
todo
We
para
are preparing
recibirlos
everything to
y a darles
receive
a
you
ustedes la
and
oportunidad no
to give
solo
you the
de
opportunity
competir,
not
sino de
only of
conocer
competing, but
una
also getting to
comunidad,
know a
comunidad antioqueña,
community.
que es una
The
raza de
Antioquia
gente muy
community
linda,
is a
muy
race of
querida,
very
una
beautiful
ciudad
people,
hermosa,
nice, lovely, a
de la
beautiful
cual ustedes
city
van a poder disfrutar y
from
su
which
visita.
you will be able
Así que
to
estamos
enjoy your
trabajando muy
visit. So we're
fuerte para
working
que
very, very hard
este primer
to
evento, como dice
make sure that
Maureen, que
this
es
first event, as
evento
Maureen's
continental,
saying, is a
sea
continental event,
la salida para que
is
podamos
the
seguir haciendo
outlet
estos
for
eventos en
everybody
otros
can
países.
hold these
Y como
events
lo
in
dice
other
ella,
countries as
esperar que
well.
los
That she is saying,
45
we
países
hope
de
that
las
the
Américas
45 countries from
estén en
the
esta
Americas
fiesta
are
deportiva
present in this
para seguir creciendo
sporting
juntos.
fiesta
Maureen,
to
PanAm
continue growing
Aquatics,
together.
muchas gracias por esta
Maureen,
oportunidad.
PanAm Aquatics, thank you
Mucho
very
gusto
much
de
for this
poder empezar con
opportunity.
esta historia
We're
de este gran
very
evento
happy to
y ser
start
los primeros en
working on
hacerlo.
the story of this great event and be the first
Right. Gracias, Jorge.
events. Thank you, Jorge.
Thank you so much. It is going to be historical. So this weekend, it showed that we can make a difference. I want to do one last shout out, and that is to the Cuban National Federation. In Cuba, they have been struggling with electricity. They have outages every day for hours. But the group of the National Federation was so determined to be present in this convention that they were watching in groups on one phone. And they kept texting and asking for assistance. That determination to want to learn, to want to be, is what is going to make the difference. So a huge thank you to Cuba for their efforts this weekend. But I know also that many of you were here for every session and you took that time, and we appreciate that. What I need you to know is that you don't need to be in a federation position or an organizational position to be a game changer. If you have the passion, if you have the commitment, you can make the difference for aquatics in your region, in your club, in your community, and then in our continent. All you need to do to be a game changer, to be a leader, is to show up and be involved. Open the conversation. So in closing, read our bulletin, visit our website, follow our social media, and share with your entire aquatic network. We are here. Reach out if you need us. PAQ and its amazing group of partners and volunteers is here to help you and assist you. Valerie, this has been a great success, and that is more than anything because of your commitment and your work. I know that everyone agrees with me when I say you are a rock star. Please take the honor and close this wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Maureen, for such kind words. I really appreciate it. And I want to echo that sentiment of, we hope this truly inspires you to start your week with impact. And I know it's a lot of information but there's a lot of room for growth. So take, whatever spoke to you, take whatever inspired you, talk to your community, talk to your athletes. How can we improve? Talk to your coaches. How can we grow together? Who can you call? Everyone here, I'm sure, is so happy to get on a call and talk about aquatics all day long. I know we all are. So please take the opportunity, and we again thank you for your time. Even if you had 20 minutes to connect and you made the effort, or you were able to stay with us throughout the whole time, we incredibly appreciate you. And this truly shows, as Maureen said, the hunger for growth that we have in our continent. And I know this is the first of many, many, many encounters like this that we will have. Well, second at this point, but the magnitude of this one was definitely palpable. And we really, really encourage you, as Maureen said, reach out, find help. And I also want to echo that sentiment, even if you feel like you don't have the resources, or it's too small of a club or a team or anything, trust me, that's where there's room for growth. So take care. Thank you so much for joining us this weekend. We really couldn't have asked for a better result for this convention, and we truly thank you for bringing your energy, bringing your ideas, bringing your knowledge, being so willing to share it with everyone. And that's how we're gonna build aquatics throughout the Americas. So thank you so much. We are looking forward to staying in touch, and this is an open invitation as well for PanAm Aquatics underwater chats. Reach out to me. I'm the one who schedules all of these sessions. So if you have a story that you want to tell as well, this is the platform for you. We have experts, we have other fellow panelists who just provide the safest, most comfortable spaces to share our experiences, to have that be room for growth as well for all of our continent. So again, thank you so, so much. I look forward to staying connected. Please reach out. We would love to hear from you, and be on the lookout on our social media and website for all the resources, all news for PanAm Aquatics. So thank you very much. Again, I would like to thank our team. And with that, I hope you have an amazing Sunday, and that tomorrow your Monday starts energized and full of hunger to go for more and work towards improving everything we can do for our athletes. So thank you so much and have a great weekend. Take care.